àkàtúntò torí 10%.
Hey, let's talk on the phone.
Mo sọ̀rọ̀ pé mo fẹ́ wọ ìmá tape.
Kí lẹ fẹ́ ṣe nílẹ̀ ọ̀ma?
Àwọn windows kọ̀ọ̀kan ò open.
Windows wo? Ìlú Windows ni.
Kò open.
Ìgbà kan.
Jẹ́ ó dà pé mo get pé ó dà pé ó ń slow kó tó lò. Jẹ́ n connect phone mi mọ́ náà torí nǹkan tí mo ń ṣe.
Good afternoon. Please, if you can hear me, kindly drop me a message or unmute your microphone to respond. Good afternoon. Okay. So good afternoon, Eunice, Akonji, Rihanna, Elizabeth, Adeniji, and we have two of us. Jiro, good afternoon to you all, and welcome to the second week of the web development training. Thank you. So today, the class is going to be very brief, and I would like to cover almost everything I've taught you in the first week, because at the end of the class, we are going to be having a kind of project to give to you guys as an assignment. So I want you to prepare your mind for this, and I would also like you to follow the class as attentively as possible today. I'll just dive in straight into the class. Let me share my screen. Share your screen. If you can see my screen, kindly let me know.
I can see the screen now.
Oh, all right, thank
you. Excuse me, sir.
you. Yeah, I'm with you.
I missed. I was not. I was in that Wednesday class and Thursday. Wednesday class, especially the. I was not able to continue the class, so I missed the class because of my network and I couldn't connect. I couldn't
Oh,
connect.
okay.
Well, the class
So the
ended.
class is from Monday to Thursday, 4 p.m. to
Thursday.
6.
Okay.
All right. Don't worry, for every thing you missed, we're going to cover it
Okay, sir.
again in
All right,
today's
sir.
class.
All right, sir. Thank you.
So this is our index.html, and this is where we started from. So, I'm going to do this, go through the code again, so as to explain what we have here. Text the question. So this is exactly where we stopped in our last class. Remember? And this is the template we are using. So the first section here is our header. We check our code. You see, we have the header here. Inside the header is where we have our logo, the website logo. We have a button, which will be taken out now. Then we have our menu navigation. Let's look at our code again. Look at the section. So the whole of this black section, including the logo, the button, and the menu navigation, are inside this section. This is for all of that section. Do you understand? These are need responses to be sure that you guys are following.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You understand?
All right, thank you. So I'm going to take out this button now and save my code. Let's refresh. We are taking out this click here. So it's out. Now, what I want to do is I want this menu to be side by side as the layout horizontally instead of the way it's being listed now. Do you understand? First and foremost, I'm going to take out the background color of the menu and change the text color of the menu navigation to white. As I'm talking about the home page. When I'm talking about the menu navigation, I'm referring to the home page, about us, our services, contact us. And this is the logo, the website logo here. So going to our style. Menu navigation, the class name is navlinks. So I'll go into my style.css to look for navlinks. I don't think we've created any code for navlinks yet. Yes, that's good. Okay. So we don't have any code for navlinks. So I'll just come under nav here and say .nav /links. So I'll come here and say color white. So all the text in there change it to white. Look at that. And the nav link is also carrying a background color of white. That's the header. So here we are taking out this background color completely from the nav section. Save this. Let's refresh to see what we have. I believe the class is being recorded, so we can always watch the video after class. I'm going to that because I'm going to be a bit fast today. See that. So I'll make this section, this header section, a bit taller. So we also have to take out the border. Border solid gray. Let's take this out. So showing you the changes as we are making the changes. So we come to our nav links because we want to make this home page to display on the same line as about us and services contact us. So we want to lay them out horizontally. We come to remember in the HTML, we gave it a class name of nav links. So I'm going to copy this. I'll come here, nav links. So okay, we have nav links already. So just come down and say this 100%. See how that works. Look at that. 100%. Then you look at our HTML code again. Then you look at the nav links UL, that's on ordered list. The unordered list is the reason why we are having the dots, LI and all of that. So come here to say dot nav links UL and I'll say list type. List style type none, so that the dots beside the menu navigation disappears. Look at that. Please, do you understand up to this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your responses. And I'll give it a padding of 0. So they don't have any padding. I'll give it a margin of 0 as well. So there is no margin, there is no padding. Just take a look at that. You can see the difference, the changes now. Let's give it a display flex. So the text are displaying beside each other. Let's see. Look at that. So at this point now, because we gave it a margin and padding of 0, so each item comes with a default padding of 0 and a default margin of 0. If I had given it this place, if I had said 10 pixel, yeah, nice, 10 pixel here. So should have applied a 10 pixel margin and padding to each of these items. Look at it. So let's just reverse that to 0. We'll come to justify content. These are the CSS properties to apply to the text. Then we say flex start. Flex start. When you say flex start, that means you are telling it to start from the beginning of the text of the container. The container that houses the nav links. Remember that this logo is not part of the nav links. The nav link starts from where you have the home page, about us, our services and contact us. But this entire frame, that's the logo and the nav links together is the nav. So if you come to our HTML here, you see that the nav houses the logo and the nav links. So you have to be sure of what you are applying your CSS properties to. So if I had said instead of flex start, I said flex end. Let's see how that. Look at that. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's simply saying you can ask a content to start from the beginning of its container, which is left by default, or it starts from the end, which is right. It's clear. It's clear, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
All right, thank you. So we can continue. Let's give it a margin. We have views. Let's wrap. Let's wrap. You give it a flex wrap or wrap. I know it is. So the back response there. Now I say dots. Now links. All right. Now we want to apply our CSS properties directly to these individual items. What we've done so far is we've been controlling the container that houses the whole item. Now, each of these items, home page, is an LI element. That's a list element. About us is also a list element. If you look at our HTML code, you see that each one of them carries a list, a LI tag. LI is list. Do you understand? They are inside a tag called unordered list. Does this make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. So let's go. So for our LI now, I'm going to say margin right. Let's say 20 pixel, and this should give space. This should give space inside. So it should give space to each of the items. Let's see what. Let's look at it. Look at that. Do you understand this? Or should I recap?
It's clear, sir.
Okay. So I can increase this from 20 to 50 pixels to have a wider margin. So look at that. Another thing I can do to this text, this home page about us, they all look like they are too small. So I can change the text from small letters to capital letters. So I just come to and I do something like text transform. The uppercase. So that's it. That's it. I hope you are taking note of all of these CSS properties because
Yes, sir.
as we continue with the class, you come across as we continue with the class, you come across different CSS properties. And say, let's give it a font weight. The font weight is what you use, unlike in your Microsoft Word, where you give your text bold, as bold and all those. So text weight, let's say 800. That's not in pixel. Remember, it's not in pixel, so you don't have to add px. Okay, like the font family we are using is not does not come in different fonts. So let's change the font family to the I'm going to have to do some installation here. I'll come back to this. Now, because each of those links, each of the LI items, the home page about us, our services, contact, they are all supposed to be a link. So what we do now is we give them a link. Let's go to our HTML document. So look at this. The home page is supposed to link somewhere. We do. Who can remind us of our? We never want to link any item. What property do we use?
A tag.
Sorry?
A tag.
A tag. Thank
Anchor,
you.
anchor tag.
Thank you. A tag equals. Remember, always remember to add your closing tag. So we'll do something like this. Let's just put this hashtag. Okay. Look at that. Are we together?
We're together, sir.
Do we have anybody who has missed any step? If you are lost, please kindly call my attention. Are we all good? Please, I need your responses. Others, Philip, Chiro, Elizabeth.
Yes, sir. Good.
Okay.
It's clear, sir.
Oh, all right. Thank you. So this is where you can see. Before we apply the URL, the A tag to each of these LI items, remember that when you hover on it, your mouse cursor is not changing to the hand icon. Did you take note of that?
Yes, sir. We saw the change was evident.
Now let's go into our main container. We'll go into our header section. That's this one. Let's, instead of a color now, let's look for an image we can use as the background instead of the black color we have here. Let's change this color to an image. So I'll just go online and let's look for so when you are doing stuff like this, you need to be careful of copyright. So there are some websites where you can get free images that do not have copyright, such as Pixabay, pixabay.com. You can take note of these websites, pexels.com, and splash.com. So I think all of the images here are free to use. This Pixabay. Look at it. So I can just do the same search I did here, technology and the image. I just go and paste it. Look at that. So it's loading more options for us. I just look for any nice image to use. Please. Okay, I'm good with this. So the sizes we can download. Then this is just good. 120. So I'll download that.
So I want to ask a question.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, the logo, like is there a standard measurement it should be on the website? And those images, are there specific measurements that they should follow?
Then the advice is that whatever image you are uploading, they have to be high resolution, but the file size should be small, so it doesn't weigh down your website, because the size of the content you are uploading on your website will determine the load time. The time it takes the website to load.
Okay, sir.
Exactly. So no matter the size of your logo, as far as there's a place where you can still specify the size, so it can always adjust itself.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So there's no like a specific.
This is our logo. Look at our logo here, IMG. That's the image. And it is actually bigger. If I should take out this size now, that's the CSS properties controlling the size. If I take this out and save, you see that the logo is actually very big. Yeah, look at it. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that tells you that no matter the size, you can always use CSS to control.
Okay.
So code is back first.
So, but it's better for the image to be bigger. If the image is small and want to enlarge it, won't there be distortion? Kind of.
Yeah, so it's better that it is bigger. But what I'm emphasizing here is that make sure that the file size of the logo is not big.
Okay, sir.
Look at this. Let's go into our, these are our images. Look at the logo. And look at the dimension of the logo. It's 2,473 by 1,973.
Yes,
Some
sir.
people will have this size as a logo, and the size of the logo will be giving you like 10 MB. But you can see that the size of this one is 322 kilobytes.
Yes. So how can one go about getting the logo that will not be as heavy as 10 MB like that?
There are different websites where you can compress images. If you know how to
Okay.
use Cohort or Photoshop,
Okay.
I can actually compress this with my paint as well. If I say edit,
But once if one compress image, won't it affect the quality of the image too?
it depends on the original file, the
Okay.
original file of the logo. It
Okay.
depends.
Okay. All right, sir. All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So look at this now. I can resize this to say pixel from. I can use percentage to say, okay, just to do like 50%. Look at that. And I save. I'll just close it. The file size will even reduce. So you see that the file size has reduced from 192 kilo, from 322 kilobytes to 192 kilobytes now.
Yes, sir.
So, and the picture quality is still good.
Mm.
Let's see. Oh, the transparency is gone. So I have to go back to my Dream Connect to download Dream Connect to download the logo again.
Sorry, how can someone get the transparent logo too? Because I think that's another issue on its own.
The format for transparent logo is PNG. So when you see any image that is PNG, it means the background is transparent.
PNG.
PNG, Portable Network Graphics.
Okay, 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 okay.
I dropped that PNG.
Okay.
We have JPG. We have
Like, so, also, what about as like creating a logo for myself now? Then how can I make that logo like transparent for to display on
what
any website?
application are you using?
Sir?
What application are you using in creating the logo? So it's just at the
Okay.
point of saving the logo, you have to
Okay.
select the format
The property. Okay, okay,
you want
okay.
to save it to.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
These applications always allow you to save in different formats. PNG, JPEG, SVG, PDF, whatever format you want to choose at all. Is that clear, please?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. I want to increase this a bit, 60. I'll download this logo again. Yes, please. Place that. We should have a transparent logo color. That's it's 70. About 75. Okay, this works. So our logo, our menu, items. Can we continue?
Yes, sir, we can continue, sir.
Well, all right, thank you. So what we're about to do was to give this section header a background image instead of this black color that we have. Am I right? So we'll come here. Now come to the section header. Our index location, this is dot header, so come to here. We come to say dot header. Let's give it height. Let's give it a viewport height. Say 100 ph. Save that. So view VH means viewport height. So when you see view W, that means viewport width. I've just dropped that in the class.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what does this viewport height exactly mean?
Okay, viewport height is saying on whatever device you are viewing your website on, let it take certain percentage of the height of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And let it also take certain width, certain percentage of the width of the screen. So if I say take 50%, this container should take 50% of the viewport height. That means it's taking half of the screen, no matter the size of the screen, either on a laptop, on a phone, on a tab, or any other digital device.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so let's go on. And I'm going to say width. We need the width to be 100%, so there's no need specifying viewport. So look at the 100 VH now. I'm saying this container should take the whole height of my screen. So I'm refreshing now. Look at that. It doesn't mean it's taking the whole, it's just saying that container will display to fill the whole height of the content of the screen that I am viewing the website on. So if I had said 80 VH, that means we are going to have a margin on that. Look at it. Look at that. You had said 30 VH. Look at. That means it's taking 30% of the entire screen. So just do the 100 VH. Image, do something like URL, then images slash. What is the name of the background image we downloaded? in our downloads. Okay, let's just change this. Let's change the name to tech. So I'll take this to our folder, my Dream Connect, the 3 training, images, and I'll paste it here. So I come into here to say images hashtag dot jpg. JPG is the file extension. If you over on it, you see that saying item type is JPG. Can you see the item type?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then over on the logo, you see the item type is PNG. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So I'll say .jpg, then I'll close this. So the linear agents are like just change these numbers and transparency. As the background position, center, the background size, say cover, and position, everything. Let's see what we have. It's bringing the. We have data some. Oh, sorry, we have data somewhere here. It's data. We have to take it out. Like, this is for out there. This is where the this is not right. Control the noise. So I'm trying to see why it's not getting this image as supposed to be. That's correct. So let's get rid of that first. Oh, I get the IMG size here. So let's give this a class name. Say dot JPEG actives. Data. Matching clock. There's a margin up there. I will need to get to that. This is let's repeat the overflow. So let's do something like overflow. Okay. Sorry about that. So let's quickly go through that again so everybody is on the same page. I'm taking this off. So we are going to have to apply this page again. I'll come here. I'll just say dot header because that's the class name for our section. Dot header. Then I say height 100 pH with 100%. I think it's also say 100 BW. Background. Say something like URL. images/tech.jpg. I'll give it a background position. That's saying the image that you want to apply as the background image for the container. How do you want it to, where do you want it to display? Is it at the bottom, left, right, top, center? You can also have center, background position. So we'll just say center. And we'll say background size. And say contain. If you say contain, you will see the difference now. There's the position relative. Let's do contain first. Let's refresh. Look at, because this image is big enough to cover my whole screen. So contain is working as if it actually fits the whole screen. But if the image is not big enough, ordinarily contain is supposed to bring the image to like the center of the whole container and give you colors or margin on the space, on the sides of the container. But we'll just do cover. Cover is the best. So it puts the whole container. So remember this, to get rid of this white margin at the top, just do overflow. So overflow hidden. Overflow hidden. Let's refresh to see what's happening. Any question at this point?
Yes, sir. Excuse me, sir. Sir,
Okay, please go on.
the overflow, what does it do? Actually?
The overflow is saying if peradventure your content is overflowing beyond the container size. So what you're saying is that because in such cases, you will not see that the image is outside of the container. It will only be giving you spaces, unnecessary spaces out of the container. So to control that, you just tell it that whatever overflow that is going to be giving you, just tell the overflow to be hidden.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
It's more like trimming something out that is too big.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So that's the work of the overflow. Go on. So let's go back to this. I think with this now. So now you notice that the LI items, that's the navigation links, are almost not visible because of the color. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we go here. Let's go to our CSS. What's the class name for our LI items? Nav links, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we come to our nav links. Come here and say color. Right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. We are controlling the color already, but it's been overridden because of the links. So we'll do something like a text decoration. That's what we have. Oh, this is supposed to be font weight, not text weight. Decoration. Now, get that. Let's see. Let's apply an inline styling first. Let's see what's happening there.
So how about the anchor tag?
Okay. If we do that, it's going to apply whatever we apply is going to affect all other elements that has the A tag.
Okay.
That's like saying, same as we did this for image as well. A. So color, say white. That's even changes. Yeah, but this simply means every other item on this website that is carrying the A tag, we also
It's clean it up.
yes. So this is what we
What
do now.
about what
So
about
this is what we do now.
Mhm.
We come to nav links. Let's take this out. So that's nav dash links. Column. Right.
Yes. This one is more specific.
Yes, exactly. So if I take that out, if I take this out, the color should revert back to blue. See that? So that works. We say text decoration now. Yeah. Launch. The underline should go away. Okay. You see that?
Yes, sir.
So let's move to, we just assume that this is complete. So let's move to the next section. Let's move to the next section. So this section, I want us to have something like the two boxes should have a header here. Okay, let's go. So into our index for HTML. This section ends here. 2, 3 boxes. So blind people for 3 boxes. Okay, so 2, 3 boxes. Let's take out. Let's look for. Let's take out the background color. Let's take out the background color of the 2 boxes. Take this out. We are working on 2 boxes. Let's get domain text. And put some. Do the same thing for this. So 2, 3 boxes now. Students. So sit out. Let's just justify contents and so there are some types. So inside these 2 boxes, I want us to create. Let's just give them different background colors. 2 boxes. So text box, background. Yeah. That is what shape and color we can do. It's fine. We do color. Lights. Oh, text inside. So start. Sunset. Okay, so I'm sorry for that. I had to attend to something. Should carry it out for it to work. So text align center. And we do the same thing for the second box. Same thing for the second box. We can do justify contents, do space between margin, let's do margin. Margin, we do 50 pixels top and bottom, and we do 7 pixels left and right. No, that's not what it should be. Okay. Yeah. Instead of margin, it should be margin. Okay, the padding left and right is not enough. So we can just do everything as 50 pixels. Then we do margin around it. Margin top and bottom 0. And we do 10 pixels left and right. Just right? Okay, that's what we have. Perfect. So I'm taking out the green border. Two boxes, border. Taking out the border here. So the border is out. And you can as well just take out the background color here. So we have the white background here. Let's see what we have. So, one of the two buttons is supposed to be an image. So we go back to our index.html. So the moon is not going to be am I still in the class? Okay. So the moon is not supposed to be a text. It's not supposed to have a text box. So we just to take that out. And go to this second box. Maintain the media marriage, maintain this color is no longer needed. And the background now will be background image. Remember how to apply the background image. The image is forward slash. So let's download an image that we want to use for that section. So, let's do this. Understand. Take this job. The three training images. Paste it here. Name it to computer. Let's call it just so images slash computer. So all the properties that it's meant to have, such as all of this. Please computer. Experience. But the image is there.
So the file extension of the image.
Is it not? It is JPEG.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, sorry. JPG. I forgot that. I was actually showing the image. Oh, my bad. So sorry. So we have this. The image is here. We have the text here. I think this color is not really looking. Let's also change the title to white. The blanking. First box. First box. Which one? Line height. That's going to increase the space between the title and the paragraph tag. The line height is just saying the amount of space between each line of a text. And also apply that to these. I also line height. So just the first box. First box. Now you see what the line height property does. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So at this point, I have only been hearing, I think the person who has been responding has been Philip. Am I correct?
Sir?
Philip, it's been, oh, Emmanuel. Okay. I want to ask if there is any question before we.
Okay, sir. I have a few. The percentage and about percentage and view height and view width. I'm asking how can someone know when to use either of them? Then I have another question. Then that three boxes lining side by side, I don't have. I don't know how to do that part.
Okay. But you know how to create the boxes. You know,
Sir?
the thing is, the first thing is this. Okay, let's do a quick one. Let's do this section.
Thank you, sir.
Section. I'm going to keep this class. So I'm going to create 4 boxes inside this class. So I give this class name 4 boxes. Huh? And I'm closing it. Section. So inside this section, you want to have 4
Yes,
boxes.
sir.
Then I'll say and I give the class name because one box. and all these three boxes. And this to the products. So look at that.
Yes, sir.
So all I do is copy the, then I come to my style.csv and just come down here to say something like this. I can ask my product to add a background cover, right? Minimum height. Let's say 600. Then I ask you to display the content as flex. When you say display flex,
Okay, sir.
you are asking me that all the content inside this 4 boxes container should display on this same line, side by side.
Okay, sir.
So let's look at that. Look at the 4 boxes. Because the boxes we created has no content. That's the reason why you cannot see everything. So let's go inside our boxes now and content. Box 1. So, box 1. And box 2. And box 3. And box 4. The boxes. Can you see the content of the boxes?
Yes, sir.
Without the display flex here, they are supposed to display underneath each other. That's the default arrangement. Look at it.
Yes.
Okay, so if we return the display, displays beside each other. So if we come inside here now, box 1 box, box 1 box, mean height, 200 is border. Remember the border property, border width, border style, and border color. So just apply the same thing. So this box 2. Let's add yeah, but it's fine. Let's see what we have. sorry, the one box with
Okay.
2 box. 3 box. 4 box. Look at that.
Yes, sir.
So let's change the format. Height should not be more than 100 pages. Instead of the format. Look at that. So
Yes,
these
sir.
are the. I hope you understand this now. So you can
Yes,
just
sir.
have the same CSS properties they apply to each other to have the margin in between them. You can apply it to them.
Okay, sir. So how about the like a situation whereby you have to set different dimensions for each boxes? Is it still the same?
Yeah, it's still the same approach. So I can just say box 3 should have. Okay, let's do something like this. I can say box 1 should take, in terms of width, box 1 should take 20%. Box 2 takes 25%. Then box 3, 30%. 30%, 20,000. We already have 75. So box 4 takes 25%. Look at that.
Yes, sir.
So we're already having an overflow. So we can just add overflow.
So how about the time whereby you have to make the outer box, the 4 boxes, that class 4 boxes, like it has a specific width. Then we have to set different dimensions for each of the boxes inside it also. How would
Is
that
that
go?
not the same question I just answered? The 4 boxes inside it, they now have different width, 20%. So this one is taking 20% of the 100% of the 4 boxes container. This is the primary container for the 4 boxes. This
No, sir.
one
What
here.
I'm saying is, like that class 4 boxes, that 4 boxes class, the bigger container that's housing the 4 boxes, like it has a width, a specific width. Then we have to divide the 4 boxes inside it, like specify the width of each 4 boxes also. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Okay, it's still the same thing. See, this is what you're talking about. The width of this should be 80%, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
80%. So these 4 boxes are going to be working with 80% of this width because they are seeing this 80% as their own 100%.
Okay. So we don't have to work within that 80%. We have to work within 100 still.
Look at it. Can you see that these 4 boxes are adjusted to the width of this?
Okay.
So
Okay.
whatever you have here, even if this is 50%, the 4 boxes we adjust to fit. And you
I
can see
get
that
you.
box 3 is.
All right, sir.
So they are
All right, sir.
seeing
Thank
this
you, sir.
50% as their own 100%, and they have to share.
All right, sir. All right, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's clear. So at this point, you have any other question, please, I'd like to take questions so we can, so I can give you my own assignment.
Yes, sir. I asked one question too the other time. Difference between like percentage and viewport height and viewport width. Like how to differentiate when to use either of them.
How to differentiate?
How to know when to use either percentage or viewport height or width. So in regards to responsiveness of the site of the page.
Well, to be candid, there is not much difference between viewport width and viewport height. It's not like just another dimension of making use of percentage. Because when you say width, 80%, it takes 80% of the width of the device you are using. And when you say viewport width too, it's just the text that goes after it. Because in terms
Okay.
of W,
Okay,
you
sir.
are not using percentage, you are using BW.
Okay.
For the height, you are using VH.
Sir?
You understand? For the height, for viewport height, you are using VH.
Yes, sir. Okay, okay, okay.
If it is height, you are saying 80% of the height of the screen you are viewing on. It's still the same thing. So there is no
All
much
right, sir.
difference.
All
Yeah,
right, sir. Thank you, sir.
you're welcome. Do you have any other question, please? Any other person who has a question? Philip, Emmanuel has been the one asking questions. Philip, Eunice, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is not in the class. Waris, Akonji, Ashley, Jibril, Paul.
I don't have any questions, sir.
Yes, I am here.
Okay. Are we all good?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're good.
Okay. So I want to give you people a very simple project to work on, to be submitted on when should we do? Should we do tomorrow or Thursday? Okay, let me give you the project first. Yes.
I screen. Let me go sign. Let me log out and then come in again.
Okay. I'll pin the project here on page.
Or maybe if you can slide on the WhatsApp group. Sir.
I'm with you.
I say whether if you can say it on the WhatsApp group.
Oh, all right, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Vivian will help us with that.
Okay.
Okay, so I hope we all can see this. And Vivian, hello Vivian. Is she here? Oh, she's gone. Okay, I'll copy this and send to Vivian so she can post it in the general group. So with that, I want to hand over to Vivian, but Vivian is not here. Let me send her a quick message. All right, guys. We have to call it a day from here.
All right, sir.
So
Thank you very
we
much,
need
sir.
to do at the same time, 4 p.m. tomorrow.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
You are able to have a lovely evening, afternoon, anywhere you are.
You too, sir.
Tomorrow.
You too, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Yeah.
Goodbye.